If you're told to sell 10 credit cards in 3 days, that's a crazy target. Very first thing you need to do, you need to build rapport quickly. Let's build rapport quickly. Build rapport quickly. And the fourth mindset you must have is that you can build rapport with any human being. You can build rapport with any human being. That's the fourth mindset you must have to sell effectively. What's the first mindset? 1, you can learn any skill. Okay, 2, you can exceed any target set by you or any other human being. 3, every time you speak to prospects and they say no, you still make money because you added value. 4, you can build rapport with any human being. What's rapport? What's rapport? Finding common ground. Finding common ground. When you are, if I say, what do you do? Tell me what you do. What's the intention of that question? If I say, tell me what you do. If I meet you somewhere and I ask you, what do you do? First thing you should think about, what's the intention of this question? You always ask questions subconsciously. You may not be aware. But when you know the intention, can my answer to this question lead to a sale? Can it? That's what you think about. Can it? Don't be under pressure. Never be under pressure. Don't be under pressure to sell. Do you know why? Because selling is about asking questions. Never be under pressure to sell. Don't ever be. Somebody tells you, stand up and sell to us in this class. Don't be afraid. When you stand up, can I ask you a question? Start that way. You will take the pressure off you and you will transfer it back to the person. He will start answering questions. Good, I'm so happy. Okay, let's go on. You can build rapport with any human being. So you find common ground. Where do you live? You stay in Festac, I stay in Festac. Common ground. Which church you go to? You go to XYZ church, I go to XYZ church. Common ground. What interests you? Or what state are you from? Same states. Common ground. What program do you watch? Telemundo. I watch Telemundo too. Common ground. I don't watch anyway.
Have you seen anybody? I've seen it. I like it. Okay.
Common ground. You will find common ground by listening. See that? The exact mirror of themselves. Do you know what I mean? Look at their hands. Bent this way. Bent this way. Their heads are back. Mouth opened. Eyes slightly closed. Eyes slightly closed. Do you see that? But do you know part of what could have helped them build rapport is see the color of hair, see the color of hair. Do you see that now? See the style of hair, see the style of hair. That's why when you're selling to MDs, come on, if you want to sell to an MD, you don't look like an MD. You can never sell to an MD because psychologically, there can never be a connection. There is no common ground. Do you see that? So now, you can build common ground or build rapport 2 ways, internally or externally. Internally in terms of conversation, race, color, those are the discussions. Externally, they call it mirroring and matching. Mirroring and matching means when my wife was pregnant, I remember we were at the hospital for antenatal. Antenatal, right? Yeah. Good. Yeah. How many kids do you have? 2. Whoa, twice already. Lovely. 2 kids, I look like this. You must be a trainer enthusiast. Okay, good. So, I met an old friend and I was speaking with her husband. While we were talking, we were gisting, the gist was going on and we were excited. Suddenly, I looked at him and I realized we were standing the same way. Do you know what that means? Rapport had been built. The moment you're speaking with someone, even on the phone, hello, can I speak to, no, and you two, you sound like, yes, he's here. No rapport. Hello, can I speak to him? Yes, you can speak to him. He'll call you back. Rapport is being built. If you sound, can I speak to him? And the person is sounding, no, he's not here. To build rapport, okay, can I call him back? Yes, yes, it's important. So when I stood like this and my leg was crossed, hands across my shoulders, I said, wow, rapport. Now, it's time for me to lead. How do you lead? I did like this. He too, he did like this. I said, beautiful. At that moment, anything I ask him for, he will most likely give me. Because rapport had been built. Did you get it now? So it's important every time you meet a human being face to face, build rapport. If you can't find through the questions to build, if you can use to good, but if you can't find through the questions, then mirror the person's body movement immediately. You can try this one day. You're in a restaurant, sitting somewhere, you see somebody across the room, and you want to get the person's attention. The person is sitting like this. Okay, see how she's sitting now. Good. She's across the room there. I want to get her attention. What I need to do is sit like this for some time. Just give her a few minutes. I may look in that direction, I may not. For some time. Very soon, her eyes will come here. Not long. Very soon. When she moves a certain way, I'll move that way too. Rapport. I'm telling you, mirroring and matching. The moment that connection happens, rapport has been built. Then if I now do like this, she won't know. She will do like this very soon. Then I can say what I want to say. Do you get it now? So that's how these are some techniques you can use. It's important to learn how to use rapport. It's very key, especially when you meet a roadblock, you meet a difficult person, a difficult prospect. Build rapport. And don't be too
be in the same mode.
Yes, be on the same frequency, and don't be too fast. When you're doing this, don't be too fast because you may look spooky. If the MD, for example, I want to use another example. Wait, let me use another person. Okay, for example, your peanut business now. Go to the supermarket to sell to the person, and maybe the owner, you go to get to her office. She's sitting like this. You're not going to sit on the table like this. No, that would be spooky. You know what I mean? Maybe if she's sitting like this, your focus should be the discussion. And you may ask questions that can make her say, wow, thank you very much. That's a good question. You can say, oh no, I understand, man. Thank you very much. You get what I mean? Gradually, then you can lead her gradually. When you're leading, don't be too fast. Don't make it obvious. Give some time in between.